Fashion with the Made in Kazakhstan label. The leading and aspiring Kazakh fashion industry designers. Fashion Week reviews, the latest trends, and pointers from the stylists. All your news from the world of fashion and beauty on Fashion Guide. Instagram has become an integral part of our lives. Hundreds of users have gained worldwide popularity on the social networks. A special niche is occupied by fashion and lifestyle bloggers. Christina Bazan, Chiara Ferragni, Suzy Bubble, Leandra Medine have fascinated a multi-million audience. Kazakh fashion icons are keeping up too. Marjan Markametova, Aynur Baytyanova, and Kamilia Konopianova are the stars of Instagram because of their perfected sense of style. My Instagram page is very light, so that people are inspired by looking at beautiful pictures from travels, fashion looks. Because I position myself as a fashion blogger, I would like people to be inspired by my blog. My Instagram page is the reflection of lifestyle. I am a blogger, an Insta mom, a fashion blogger. My Instagram is 100% reflection of my life. It features pieces, excerpts from my daily routine. Every day, every moment, social networks are filled with the posts, photographs, and videos. Bloggers write about interesting events, tell about their travel destinations, share food recipes, and their fashionable moments. I have a little bit of everything, even when I publish photos on Instagram. I have one app where I develop my content plan for the next week. It's always some photo compilation, details of accessories. It's a selection of food photos, pictures of table settings. There are some interior photos, pictures from travels, photos of my kids, husband, and my looks.
Фотографии с путешествий, дети, муж, ну и, соответственно, мои образы.
The quality of image processing plays an important role. After all, Instagram is a virtual photo portfolio. Preparation for a photo shoot in itself is real magic. Fashion bloggers carefully select clothes and locations for filming. Backdrops affect the mood in photographs.
Если вы хотите светлые фотографии, то нужно и одежду подбирать светлую, вот белые оттенки.
You want sunny pictures, you have to choose light-colored clothes as well. White tones, light pink, light blue, light shades. If you have dark Instagram, moody, you have to wear something dark. Stunning locations to shoot can be found in any city. You need to know these places and choose according to your style. When I travel, I figure out looks beforehand wherever we go, even in places where I haven't been before. For example, in Paris, I try to go to places which we hadn't visited yet.
Где мы еще не были. Например, в Париже я каждый раз стараюсь ездить в те места, где я еще мы не посещали.
Creating a stylish look does not require expensive clothes. A good fitted dress is sufficient for a fashionable look. But the black color is often a taboo for fashion bloggers. Aynur Baytyanova even changed her habits in order to become famous on social media. My style had completely changed. I started wearing heels, wearing accessories. I started using a lot brighter colors. But Kamilia Konopianova positions her page as a diary and publishes fashion looks just on occasion.
У меня нет определенного стиля в Инстаграме, если вы посмотрите на мою страницу.
I don't have a certain style on Instagram. If you look at my page, there is no prevailing genre or filter. My page is a diary of what I'm doing, and my followers observe fragments of my life. And I don't make special photo sessions or looks. If I wear something beautiful, I try to capture it, to share it with my followers.
Фотосессии или луков для Инстаграма. Если я красиво одета, я стараюсь это запечатлеть, поделиться со своими подписчиками.
Instagram is not only photoshopped images, but also a reflection of real life. Marjan, Aynur, and Kamilia pay special attention to their children. Instamoms arrange photo shoots together, share opinions, and give advice. When I post pictures, especially those of my children, I always try to write short messages with useful information, especially. I am mostly followed by mothers. They ask frequent questions about raising children, what kindergartens we attend, and what clinics, about the doctors, and so on. That's why I try to support the moms and give them some useful information. I believe my Instagram had changed with the birth of my son. I began to actively post his pictures. Everyone really seems to enjoy them. I try to dress him. I pick looks for him and myself. I always find his wardrobe so that we match. I take pictures of my kids at random, but there are situations when we dress them up. I can tint their lips, put some blush. My children are often invited as models for different children brands and for various new collections. These bloggers can be called trendsetters. People often try to imitate them. These ladies often star in advertising, collaborate with fashion brands, have YouTube channels, and create mobile applications. I'm invited as a photographer for some big projects, shoots where there is a fashion shoot or new menu for a cool restaurant in the city. Or they invite me as a cameraman, director, writer for small video commercials. I had finally decided to vlog. Vlogging is something similar to what I do on Instagram. You record on Instagram but post it on YouTube. Modern fashion bloggers help us to better navigate in the world of style and fashion. The internet gives the chance to become famous for anyone who has individuality and good taste. These Instagram stars are the favorites of street style photographers. Nowadays, the street style is already considered a separate field in the world of fashion, and there are two different types. The first is what happens during fashion weeks. The second one is everything else. In general, street style is the everyday looks of fashionable people who can make even the strict office style original. Today, at the invitation of Fashion Guide, Oljas Jakunov will look for striking images in the city. He has been an accredited photographer for fashion weeks in Astana, Almaty, Moscow, and Kiev for more than 3 years. What and who catch Oljas's eye?
Я всегда ищу героев, которые будут выглядеть не только стильно, но еще интересно.
I'm always searching for characters who would not only look stylish, but also thrilling. If the person has tattoos, it's very cool. But if he isn't dressed in style, it won't be great. That is why I love people with their own twist. Whether it is their look, or a smile, or anything else, it's important that the person looks very interesting.
Что угодно. Главное, чтобы человек выглядел очень интересно.
Street-style photographers are bored to take pictures of those who are trying to get on camera. They are looking for fascinating images. When they see interestingly dressed people, the photographers first introduce themselves, talk a bit. Oljas already met with the first person that attracted his attention in a crowd. Hello, excuse me. I'm taking photos for street fashion right now. You don't mind if I take a few shots? You just look very stylish. You can lean, sit, and look at something on your phone, okay? The short photo shoot is over. The photographer continues his search of the most interesting looks. Heroes from different parts of the city are on camera. Oljas never knows where the best shot is waiting for him. I like the city in general, and mostly for some reason I take photos in the area of some trade centers, some coffee shops, and so on. It looks very classy. Even if it's the private sector, it would look really cool in contrast. Street-style photography is like some certain moment. If you didn't catch this moment, therefore you didn't get the photo. And from the point of view of a model, the person who is getting photographed, then you should follow the tendencies, wear beautiful dresses, come up with very cool accessories, etc. Hi, you don't mind if I take your pictures a bit? I just take photos of the street fashion. All right. Yeah, okay. Super. Let's do it that way. If you could stroll there and you are walking towards me, okay? Thank you. You can go. As it turned out, the street style photography outside of Fashion Week is not that easy. You can walk around the city for hours and not take a single good shot. That's why fashion images made on the streets, in live, not artificial settings, are very valuable. The shooting day came to an end. We took lots of pictures. I believe our heroes will like them. The straw hat is one of the fashion hits of the summer. It is not only a basic beach accessory, but also part of urban style. The variety of styles meets the whims of the most demanding fashionistas. The main types of straw hats are boaters, fedora, sombrero, and Panama. But in addition, you can make different forms from the shape of the pad. Boaters are the most popular model. They provide an excellent protection from the sun. That's why these hats were worn by Venetian gondoliers in the 19th century. This fashion trend spread across Europe from Italy. Boaters were worn by women engaged in different sports in the 1930s. Currently, this hat is at the peak of popularity. The famous European designers were interested in them first. We saw them in various collections. Chanel frequently used the canetiers because the hat goes with everything: an evening dress and casual clothes, jeans, lace. The fedora looks stylish and eye-catching. This headdress has 3 dents on the crown. Fedoras recently got into women's wardrobes from male dressing rooms. They can be worn in a variety of ways. The look will turn out playful and flirty if you lightly tap the accessory to the side. A hat pulled down over the forehead makes a gentle and romantic look. The fedora models as cylinders are quite unique in that they can be combined with any clothes. They can be worn with dresses and sundresses, as well as with jeans and shorts. They fit with urban, beach, and romantic styles. Voluminous models with wide brims and expressive crowns are also in fashion. They were presented in many collections, and they are all diverse. Florence hats, kokodama, and slouch hats. They not only protect from the sun, but also add mystery to the image. With big brims mainly fits the evening dress, the evening outfit. Lace, evening long dresses, something romantic. Hats are mostly plain: beige, black, white, pink, blue. 2 colored models are made for avid fashionistas. So, crown can be red and the brims are green. The straw hat with unusual details looks stylish. Any fittings and details can be used to adorn the hats. This can be chains, laces of different colors, ribbons. We use everything. We can use fringe ribbons, atlas ribbons. When choosing a hat, one should take into account the shape of their face and their skin tone. For example, accessories with high crowns and wide brims will suit round-faced ladies, like the kokodama model. It's better to abandon small hats which densely adjoin the face and hide the forehead. Hats shifted to one side or models which have asymmetric decor fit square-shaped faces. People with triangular-shaped faces should choose hats with small brims. The fedora is a great option. Dark skin tones can be accentuated by pastel shades of hats. Vivid colors suit light skin. Stylists recommend trying a hat on before purchasing it. Designer jewelry is not just beautiful, but also has a way of expressing one's individuality. That is why many fashionistas love exclusive and handmade accessories. A number of modern jewelry designers is growing. One of them is Anna Mankova. She says she makes soulful jewels. The concept of my work is recreating magic. I use natural materials. I make jewelry. I create magical worlds in tiny jars. I make mushrooms that glow in the dark. The idea is to transform a magical world into the magic into small decorations. The hallmark of the designer's jewelry is its quality. Before starting to embody an idea, the master meticulously chooses the appropriate materials. This process can be sometimes longer than the work on the jewel itself. Over the last 3 years, Anna has not only been designing jewelry, but also collecting crystals, precious stones, shells, and plants. I sometimes find them in mountains. I love walking in the mountains. I love nature. I collect in fields, in mountains, and dandelions in fields. Besides dandelions, I collect absolutely different plants. I don't know how they will look like when they're drying. That's why I assemble anything that will fascinate my greenery. After drying, I look and keep the most beautiful. Anna creates pendants, bracelets, earrings, and rings from plants, timber, and grass. In some of her pieces, mushrooms from polymer clay glow in the dark. One piece may take 2 hours to several months of hard work. Inside the pendants, there can even be miniature fruits and pastries. Such models are loved by people with a sweet tooth. Magic potions are in demand among extravagant ladies. Romantic customers often choose rings, bracelets, and pendants in the shape of dandelions. The most popular pieces are those with dandelions, especially in the winter, when you crave summer and warmth. Here are silver rings and earrings. They look very easy and exciting. Prices for such jewelry are much lower than those made for precious metals and stones. But that does not make them any less valuable. An exceptional beauty of natural stones offers a variety of colors and makes the pieces exceptional. These are my favorites. They are raw, natural stones with crystals. I plant in them, you can say, grow mushrooms, plant grass, and they sparkle in the dark. One does not need an expensive jewelry in order to stand out in the crowd. The contemporary jeweler gives every woman such an opportunity. Conducting a healthy lifestyle and doing sports are in trend now. The road to a flawless body begins with a selection of gym clothing. Appropriate uniforms, shoes, and accessories could boost one's confidence and maximize performance. Today we learned what sportswear would be like. First of all, practical. People would work out 2 or 3 times per week. Almost every workout, the clothes need to be washed, which means clothes can deteriorate. Another factor when choosing the uniform is the fact that clothing should be comfortable and the body should breathe in it. Therefore, for sports, it's better to buy clothes made from special materials, cotton or synthetic fabrics, polyamide and elastane. There are types of fitness clothing, different types of fabric. There's clothing which creates thermal effects, mostly is taken by people who are trying to lose weight. And there are clothes that don't have this effect. They are moisture absorbing, air permeable, and allow to work out comfortably. The right size is an important factor when choosing sportswear. It should also be easier to wear. An ideal combination is shorts, leggings, or pants with a top or singlet. If you exercise outside, you would need windbreakers and rainwear. There's fully fitting thermal underwear for hot weather. You wear them, then wear a t-shirt or singlet on top. You won't burn in the sun because of the long sleeves, and it keeps the body temperature. It's great when the clothing is not only comfortable and practical, but also looks beautiful. Sportswear trends update every season. Now all producers are launching overalls for fitness. The development of the push-up effect on leggings is also a trend. Today, this is an additional value and fashion statement. Also, there's one big trend of inserts from mesh.
Сейчас в тренде именно вставки из сетки.
Concerning the color scheme, the pastel tones and lively colors are in style. The contrast combinations are trendy: black and pink, fuchsia and green, lime and orange. Funky patterns are trendy too. You can see more and more sneakers with flower or graphic patterns, t-shirts with applications and inserts from colorful mesh.